So this is how to share what it is that you're thinking or feeling, what you're going through in general, if you're not a talker. Now, it's important to understand first up that if you're not a talker, that's okay. That's like 80% of the world, so you're not alone. But within this, the things that work best, messaging, whether that's yourself. So for me, one that works really well, especially when I'm in the depths of the depths, when I'm going through suicidal thoughts, I will voice message myself or I will SMS myself on Messenger and just write out everything that I'm feeling. And it's important to not filter what it is that you want to say, because in doing so, even if it's journaling, SMS, voice message, you want to be as authentic to the thoughts that are coming through as possible. What we want to do is we want to write that down, get it out of our head, look at it and go, oh what are the parts that are true? What are the parts that may be true? Especially if you're in those depths, right? You're going to lean towards that sort of stuff being true. But what are the parts that are true, and what are the parts that I can determine that are clearly not, that I can let go, that I can move to the side? And if you're not a talker and you want to communicate that with your partner, all I'd say is write that down on a journal, write it down on a message, send yourself a voice message, and then go over it, remove the parts that aren't true, and then send what's left to your partner so that they have an understanding. But if you do this, remember that you cannot have an expectation of how they show up in response, because they may not have the tools. They may be so worried about what you're thinking and feeling that it's hard for them to process this, because they love and care about you so much. It's just about starting that process. It's just about starting that level of communication. At first it may be tense, it may be awkward, but in taking that step, it gets easier the more you step, right? If you do that, it's going to completely change the way that you show up. You're going to have so much understanding. It's going to change that level of communication in your relationship.